what's up guys? So today you join me from the driver's seat of a 2003 Ford Focus. Now this one is very, very different to something I've ever driven. This started life as a little 1.6 Ford Focus and has had the 2-litre Zetec engine put in it with a lovely big supercharger on it. I've never heard of a supercharged Ford Focus, I never have. And talking to Dan, the owner, there is only 7 of these kits in the UK. So this to me is a bloody rare car. It's crazy to me that this is this supercharged 2-litre engines in this Ford Focus. To me, I look at it and I don't think that that's what's in it. It's crazy to me. I've never heard of it. I've just never ever heard of it. So straight away jumping in this car, well, the clutch has just been redone by Dan himself. It feels really, really nice to change gear. Gearbox feels really good. The accelerator is really, really sensitive, but in the best way possible. It feels like you know exactly where the power is and exactly where sort of your throttle response would be. Now this PowerWorks supercharger is running 10 PSI at 216 brake horsepower, which was roll and roaded a couple of weeks ago. Oh, the supercharger whine, wow. That sounds awesome. I'm so excited about this car. When I caught wind that Dan was wanting to be part of the shoot and part of the channel, I was just so excited, and it fucking pops and bangs like mad. It's literally like mad. Oh, it's so awesome. Oh, I can't wait for this. So, second gear. Oh my god, that sounds fucking awesome! Oh, it's really, honestly, I love superchargers. I just love superchargers. They just sound so good. This one, literally, you put your foot down and the power is there. There's no build of boost. There's no messing around waiting for the right RPM. It is just there. Oh my god, what a noise! Just do not expect that noise coming out of a Ford Focus. It's just insane to me. To compute in my head, looking at this Ford Focus dash, it makes no sense that noise is coming out of this car. Now this car actually started its life when Dan got it with the supercharger not very happy. I think it was running about 1 or 2 PSI when he bought it. It also had Lamborghini doors and a massive, massive body kit on it. Now this is actually Dan's daily car as well, so he's able to, you know, cruise to work in it as he wishes, give it a little bit of supercharger here and there. It's even got a child seat in the back when he needs to take his kids to school. Nice little Oaks RS there, we like that. Now let's find a nice bit of road and see what this car really, really has to offer. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Bellend. God, this road's a nightmare. Yeah, cheers. Nice little bit of road coming up. Oh, there's roadworks down there. What a fucking surprise. This car just puts a smile on your face. It's so good. Interior wise, well, it's got the Focus RS Mark 1 seats, steering wheel and door cards. These seats feel so nice to sit in. They're quite supportive where you want them to be, you know, in the side bolsters and stuff, but they still retain nice styling. So second gear, little pull for us. Oh my god! Oh, the sounds! Oh, it's just able to put the power down as well. Oh my god! And you come off the other side of the boost and it's popping and banging like mad. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. The supercharger whine. Dan has completely gone through this car since he's had it, rebuilding the supercharger, replacing the clutch. You know, loads of stuff has gone into this car, and it's his baby. This is his love. This is his love. So it's just so good. It really, really is just so good. just, it uses that 216 brake horsepower and just annihilates the road. It really does. So guys, let's have a look around this Ford Focus. Now, Dan is with me. We are going to have a look around. What are we talking brake-wise? 4-pot?
Yeah, 4-pot. 320mm from the Focus Mark 1 RS.
Yeah.
324mm discs.
Okay.
About 24, so they're quite sizable.
They're quite big, and they fill the wheel quite nicely as well, don't they? So
10mm spaced overall to clear.
Oh really?
So,
Bloody hell! So
behind the disc,
as standard, right? Okay,
yeah.
that's pretty
cool. So they push them right out to the wheel arch.
Team Dynamics Pro Race 1.2s. What sort of J are you talking? Only probably
I believe they're a 7. No, they're an 8.
8. So you've got a 215 40 17. Coming around the front, bumper is from a
Focus SVT.
SVT. So our American viewers would probably have one of these already on their cars as a standard car, but obviously in the UK that's completely different.
Being one of only 4.
One of only
really
4,
rare.
so really bloody hell. So there's only 4 of these rolling around. That's insane. That's crazy.
And being the side markers missing.
Oh yeah, so you've had
really
those smoothed off, so it's even
rare.
That's pretty cool.
Cupra splitter on the bottom, which all the American guys, you know, they all ask where the splitter comes from because they can't get one out.
Oh yeah, because so you wouldn't be able to get that in America.
No,
that's crazy.
No, stock SVT for splitter,
right?
And then the cut-in
screwed
up to the bottom, so just makes it that little bit
it
different
looks,
from everyone else.
Yeah, that's good.
Collection front grille as well.
Right.
All blacked up so it matches the lower honeycomb.
Yeah. Okay. Coming around the back.
Yep.
We've got, what are we looking at? The US
spec rear lights.
Spec rear lights. So
they boomed a little bit in the last few years.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
When I got them, there was only a few sets out there.
Yeah.
Now you can find them quite easily on eBay, but they're still holding good value.
Yeah.
So, they are a wanted item.
Yeah. You've also done the Euro bottom light. So usually there's just this one.
It just,
as
a reverse light.
And you've also got this side, so both are actually, I always do find these as standard. You've only got one side, and it's a bit like, why don't you just get the other bit?
And a clear one.
Exactly.
It just don't look right. So it just
matching it up always
and
works.
And there's also twin reverses in there. I've retrofitted.
Oh really? So it actually works as a
red fog light that side plus twin reverses.
Very nice.
At night time, horrible to reverse with it on this side.
Yeah, no, that's true. I always did think when you're reversing at night, surely there's no light this side.
Exactly.
So it's a bit of a.
It's much nicer.
Exhaust system, as we're here.
Yep, it's a Magnex ST170 full exhaust system.
Okay.
Decat and then ST170 exhaust manifold. So
right. Okay.
All off the ST.
Yeah. Sounds really good, doesn't it? It sounds, you know, raspy and it pops and bangs really nice, which you know, I really like that over
one single box.
Oh really?
Is, one single box under the passenger's rear seat. Sizable box, but as you can hear
it definitely works.
You can drive it every day.
Yeah.
And then when it be noisy,
it will be noisy. So that's good.
It's good.
Cheeky little supercharged badge here as well, which you would never. This doesn't make sense in my head. I've never seen this before. So you see the Focus badge, which you see every day. You see the Ford badge. That's understandable. And then you got the Supercharged badge, which makes no sense to be on the back of it. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So
it's a mind-playing game.
Yeah, it's like, is that even supercharged? I don't understand. And then obviously you put your foot down and it is supercharged. So
it goes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let's have a look inside the car. Now, Mark 1 RS. Full interior. So you got the door cards as well. The nice blue leather on there. Front and rear.
For the factory.
Yeah, these are lovely though, aren't they? I've never sat in an RS Mark 1, and the right amount of comfort with the right amount of bolster and stuff. So definitely,
you know you're in them. The Alcantara mixed with the leather, it just goes quite well, really.
Feels good as well. Plus, I quite like the style. Although it looks like sort of stripes going through it, don't get me wrong, it looks the part, so
the
definitely.
Blue works with the blue. Boost gauge just to keep an eye on things, so I know what she's doing.
You've got that one in there.
It's just data.
It's just data. It's telling you data.
What's going on?
What's going on? If the car's happy or not.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yeah, where it's got the car's on 2 ECUs, so the car runs all of its fuel and ignition off of the Omex engine management, Omex 610, I believe I'm on.
Okay.
And then the standard ECU's just been left in just to run the dials on the dashboard and run the idling to the car. So
that's quite a complex thing, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of wires down there.
Underneath this Focus is, there's a lot going on.
It's hidden very well.
Here's the best part of the car, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Definitely.
So what are we looking at? We're looking at the 2 litre, 16 valve Z-Tech engine.
That's it.
With a Powerworks supercharger. Running 10 psi.
Yeah, 10 psi max.
you know,
it's quite hard to calculate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all standard. The aircon's all down there, so it's
you've
your
got still
ordinary
got the
belt,
aircon in.
just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Powerworks, when they make the kit, modified the tensioner, just moving it back up a little bit.
Yep.
The oil filter housing is exactly where the supercharger pulley sits.
Right.
So Powerworks redesigned that. All the oil filter now sits down in the front of the bumper, so just a bit of a relocation for it.
Right, okay.
It does aid quite a bit with the cooling of the oil because it's got further to travel.
Right.
And yeah, they really thought about it when they made it. It's a very, very well put together kit.
Yeah.
So only drawback is Powerworks went bust about a year into working.
Oh no, really?
Purely just how much the kit's cost.
Oh,
you know?
bloody hell.
On average, about $5,000 a kit.
Wow, there we go
they
then.
lost that each time they made one.
Oh,
so.
bloody hell.
Yes,
so that's why these are so rare, really, I suppose, yeah.
The manifold, the whole lot is all one-piece cast.
Oh, right.
From the supercharger, which is right down in the depths of the engine bay, right up through the charge cooler inlet manifold.
Yeah.
It's all custom cast aluminium, so it's very expensive. Very rare. All the parts are
it's rare to pop the bonnet on a Focus and see this sort of engine in there, isn't it? So,
I mean, it's cool because it doesn't, unless you knew what Powerworks was, unless you saw the supercharger badge, you'd probably still think it was just a fancy inlet.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't. It's not a big supercharger sat on the top, you know, like parading itself around. Yeah, it's sort of, it's really intricate, so it looks like it should be there, which is quite nice.
As you can see, the plaques that are on the engine, talk of the devil, when they were actually going, they were the original importers.
Obviously, you say that they've gone bust.
Yes.
Does that mean you can't get anything for it? It's a
Everything
little
is either
bit
custom, or it's finding someone that's got one spare. So
you've got to know what you're doing, really. Let's be honest,
Yes, very, very one-off.
Oh, that noise is just the best noise ever. So overall, what do I think of this car? Well, I am literally blown away at how good it is. When someone sort of says Ford Focus to you, you don't expect this style of car and this style of drive. The fact that Dan has put so much work and time into getting this running exactly right, with the right amount of, you know, grip, he's got the best of everything. The comfort's right, the power is exactly where I would want it, and the supercharger whine is just the best thing ever. I think if, you know, a toss-up between turbos and superchargers, I'm always hung up on the supercharger whine more than anything. Thing is, this isn't it for this car. Dan will be forging it, and he will be putting a shorter pulley on the supercharger, aiming for around 300 brake horsepower, and honestly, this thing is a fucking animal as it is, let alone putting that much power, and, you know, a forged, you know, 2-litre engine in it is just going to be insane. So guys, I hope you like the car, I hope you like the video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.